I'm in Glencoe on a very beautiful day, on a very beautiful street. And we have come right near the water to meet Glo Matlin, who is selling this new house here on a almost private street. It's a very quiet spot, isn't it, Glo?
Yes, it is. Just under a half acre.
And so what are we going to see when we get inside?
We're going to see a stunning new construction that has some very special things about it, wonderful quality of construction, and come on inside.
Sure, let's go. So one of the first things we see is these curves of the stairs.
Right, the staircase was built with the thought that we have the light in mind, natural light streaming through the south exposure.
Wow, it sure does.
And the stairwell just rides all the way up. If you look down at it, if you look from the bottom, it's quite exquisite. It's a very unusual staircase. They're walnut stairs, walnut handrails, iron balustrades, and just natural light filtering in.
And they're all in this sort of south bay, so that it really does bring
you get the light all day long, all day long.
And while you're talking about walnut, we probably ought to look at the library.
Let's take a peek. The library is all walnut walls, walnut floors, walnut cabinetry.
Wow.
Coffered ceiling, a wonderful private space all set up for computers, networks.
Now this, because it's walnut, is a little darker. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's in relief to the rest of the house. You mentioned the sunlight, but also high ceilings, moldings, everything's sort of designed to make it lighter.
Right, it is. This room has a little more of an intimacy about it, but the rest of the house, you'll see, has very natural light, painted woodwork, beautifully done.
Ample woodwork.
Lots of great moldings, wonderful millwork throughout.
That's terrific molding.
Beautiful millwork. We have quite a special person who does the work on site. And it really flows into the dining room, offering the wainscoting on the walls, again, the crown ceiling, just beautifully done millwork throughout. But also you'll notice the hardwood floors here, the walnut stain is also on a diagonal. So it gives a nice flow to the way the rooms look. All the rooms flow into each other.
Well, and what's nice about that, not only because of the floors, but the layout, I see we've got the formal rooms, but an informal flow.
Right.
The room and the great room, the kitchen.
The builder really intended to have a house where every room is used. Great for entertaining, great for parties, but great for intimate gatherings also.
Great for fires.
Great for fires.
Wow.
Wonderful fireplace, ready for the plasma television behind there. Surround sound.
Outside, but let's talk about the kitchen a bit. We were talking about this entertaining and the sort of semi-formal arrangement. We've got the formal dining room right there.
Right.
I think there's a butler's
pantry behind us here, with certainly fitted out. But what we have in front of us is a most spectacular kitchen.
It really is.
Beautiful, beautiful counter space. The island is exquisitely done.
Yeah, let's talk about this island. I'm trying to capture on film what we were talking about earlier. There's this sort of scalloped edge.
Scalloped, but very soft edges. Your hands kind of want to touch it and play with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a unique piece of fabrication that has not been done anywhere else.
Right,
that we know
and
of.
a nice big organizer for this space. I can have kids sitting on one side and cooking on the other. So it's as intimate as any island, but it's also big.
Exactly. It's a working island, too.
Sure.
So that's the important thing. Exactly.
Nice tile. We have sort of a traditional house, but we have somewhat contemporary.
Some very contemporary tile, and it's on a horizontal. Typically, this tile is put on a vertical, but they loved it, and they decided to go with this, along with the farmer's sink and 2 dishwashers, everything you would expect the kitchen to have in a very high-end house.
Sure.
Beautiful cabinetry also.
Really nice cabinetry. And then we come out to, we already had the nice dining room, but we've got this sort of
phenomenal breakfast room. Okay. We're surrounded by glass. It's just a wonderful space that you could have a couple of cozy chairs in here and still have enough room for a breakfast table.
Oh yeah.
It also leads out to the patio and the beautiful yard, private yard.
Right here.
We're coming up to the second floor landing, great family gathering spot. We have 4 bedrooms on this level. We're going to take a look at one of the bedrooms now. It has a beautiful, beautiful view and a very, very beautiful bath.
Wow, it does have a beautiful view. Look at these trees. Great.
Wonderful barrel ceilings matching the palladium windows. Each of the bedrooms has that.
So each of the child's bedrooms has this vault?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay, we're coming into the master bedroom now. It's a beautiful suite. It has a lot of natural light. It has the barrel ceiling, lots of recessed lighting, speakers, and one of the best parts of the master bedroom is the outdoor area.
Oh, great.
With the bluestone patio, has a wonderful visual, and on the winter days you see the lake.
From here you're going to see the lake
From here you
in the
can
winter?
see the lake, yes. Not today when it's heavily lush landscaping, right.
Wow. We're just one house from the lake.
One house from the lake, correct.
And from here, well, when we're not looking at the lake, I can be looking at this pyramid of slate
Right.
over my...
We have a
over the
slate
garage?
roof, right? Slate roof over the garage, 3-car garage, copper trim, copper gutters.
Great.
And then you walk into the spectacular, luxurious master bathroom. We have heated floors, spa tub, a spectacular shower, steam, multi-head. And again, we mimic the barrel ceiling in here too.
All right.
Cabinetry is walnut, beautiful Carrara marble finishes throughout the bathroom.
Nice. And you did mention that the floor was heated.
Heated floors in all the bathrooms, actually.
And more nice tile. It's right on the bubble between timeless and contemporary, so that
Right.
we combine the two.
And the other little details, he added crystal to the lighting, crystal to the cabinetry, just to give it a little bit of a punch.
Crystal here in the knobs?
On the knobs, right.
Oh, great. Nice. And I think we don't now have a dressing room, but can we see the
We
size?
absolutely could see the size
Yeah.
because it is a room.
Yeah.
The closets are just about ready to be finished out. The closet has a spectacular view also. Again,
So this is going to be my master closet.
this is the master closet.
Wow.
We're heading down to the basement right now, and the first spot we're going to is the movie theater. It is surround sound. Our seating isn't in yet, but you can get a great idea of how this room is going to play out to watch all your favorite first run movies.
You know, you can even tell the difference in the acoustics. Your voice changed as you crossed the threshold.
The floors are padded. It is extra insulation, so it
Floors are padded?
Floors are padded. Extra insulation so that it really is quiet in here and you're not getting the sounds from outside of the lower level.
Terrific. Let's see the rest of the lower
Sure,
level.
we have a wonderful game room.
We have a bedroom off behind me, right?
One bedroom with a full bath, exercise room with a full bath. We do have a kitchenette, and we have this wonderful space that actually is right underneath our breakfast room upstairs. So we're surrounded by windows,
Yeah.
natural light filtering in.
This is nice. I've been using the term basement. You guys, of course, use the term lower level.
Lower level.
With this
right.
kind of light, I'm more inclined to say lower level.
Absolutely. It's really wonderful because this room, again, it faces south, has natural light filtering in
Right.
almost all day long. So we're heading up to my favorite part of the whole house. It's the rooftop deck, which will also have the most spectacular views on the North Shore.
Oh, that's great. It's rare to have a rooftop deck in the suburbs. We have them all over the city.
We don't have them here. It's very urban. We're planning a kitchenette along the wall here.
Wonderful.
You have your elevator that takes you from the basement to all 3 other levels.
And on the level just below us, it empties into the master bedroom.
Into the master, and does go all the way down.
Yeah.
And then here we'll have the gas grill.
Great. And we have, what did I measure? It's about
20 by 40.
Yeah. It's a big space with a great view off here south of really forested Glencoe.
Absolutely.
But the point is,
This is what you're paying for. This wonderful view of the lake.